So I just learned I had a package. I have no idea what the heck it is or who it's from. But it's being delivered by UPS. And that was probably when I heard the buzzer. I don't know. I don't think I responded audibly to it, but what happened while I was streaming, I knew there was a package, but I thought it was going to my parents' place because that's usually where if I order something, I have it sent to my parents' place because I live in a secured building, and unless it's coming through the postal system, most delivery services do not have the key to this building. So you have to buy this in, and I'd rather not be bothered with that. Especially since I'm, working sometimes. I mean, I'm either working, at my actual part-time job, or I'm working here. I think I'm gonna turn it back down to middle. I'm not getting as many red spikes. But yeah, I have no idea what it is. Apparently, it's being like there's all these UPS pickup locations, and apparently one of them is an auto parts store. So tomorrow I might just hopefully go down there and pick it up. There's actually a UPS store that's in my neighborhood. That would be much easier to get to. But when I try to have it, redirected there, they're like, oh, sign up for UPS Premium for only $20 a year, or pay us $6 up front and we'll give you your freaking we'll send your package to a actual UPS location. It's like, I'm pretty sure this was free before to have it, sent to a place to pick up. But apparently they decide, hey, we're gonna charge you now. And I'm like, I don't even know what this thing is. It may have been something I forgot about, or something where I forgot to put the address as the place I normally have things sent to. I have no idea. I only have one thing that I'm aware of that I ordered recently that's coming from Japan, and it probably should be nowhere near being delivered yet, for one. And for another thing, I've confirmed it's being sent to my parents' address. So, like, I'm not gonna pay $6 to have a mystery package sent to a UPS location to pick up. I'm sorry. For all I care, you just keep on trying to deliver it in vain, because I generally do not answer my mother. I mean, I might have if I'd known that it was actually going to my location for whatever reason. But anyway, that's just my bit of weird drama. Yeah, I've experienced today. Okay, I want to make sure that this is it's level 24 or 5 or higher. Oh, that's weird. I got this quest. Maybe it was a single point in space, but then oh yeah, that is later. But here, like, all you need is a Stellar Bay landing pad for level 30 or higher. Anyway. There's so much poppin' in this game. I don't get it. Oh, there it is. Okay, apparently it's not through here, it's through something behind
you ever
here.
think about what goes on in a marauder's head?
No, they're crazy.
But they still manage to feed themselves, dress themselves, work together. Gotta be something of that.
All I need to know is that they're on the other side of that wall.
I'm sure someone said the same thing in Amber Heights.
I've gotta find a new drinking buddy.
Is that ray tracing? Or... No, that's not ray tracing. At least I'm pretty sure it's not. It's just a little bit more advanced version of like you can tell because well I was just kind of showing here. I mean, it's not as obvious now, but like the further I look up, the more is like, okay, you see like the full window there. As I tilt the camera down, you're seeing just more and more sky. So it's just kind of like flipping what I'm actually looking at upside down. It's just that it's kind of unusual for the game to render like NPCs and such in the reflections.
Rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rat musk.
That they also pay to make it stink.
Hey there.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Sorry? Didn't mean to startle you.
Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves.
How's that?
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rap spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation, and I was a fool for staying.
Yeah. My engineer's looking to get a dust-back casserole. Can you cook one of those?
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht, and the mushrooms, well, Not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
Intimidate him. I can cover 3,000 bits. Get started, chef.
You got it. I got all the ingredients. Should only take about an hour in the oven. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My
I'm
belly's
detecting a
open
leak.
just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady.
Oh, gosh. My tongue's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
Where's the leak? I can take a look at it. Oh, leak! That's pretty funny. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's Rizzo's. I haven't been here in a while, have I? Don't they ever get rid of these dead bodies? Oh, wait. Hey. I was so sticky, I'm supposed to be. Have I been here before?
I can take a hint.
Here they come!
Like true professionals.
Have I been here before? I'm gonna. This place get overrun by marauders. Was Cascadia the place that was supposed to be like incredibly dangerous to land at? Yeah, I haven't been here before.
Aren't those cakes just about the cutest little things you ever seen?
I help you. Help us all. I saw one. Probably not better able to string a word or two together. Walking at me as it's devoured me whole. So it was right. There are monsters here. We need to get out if we want to live. You aren't insane. They are people once. I don't know what they are now. These crazy assholes don't know how to use a keypad. I took one from my clinic office and installed it on the bridge gate. 2614. Be safe, Sora.
The dust bat casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them. I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain.
I got an update. Everyone gets a taste.
If there's leftovers, they're all yours. I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain.
Oh, our perception isn't high enough. Anything particular in mind?
I don't have a head for fashion, and I can't really picture myself in something clean and pretty. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Jolicoeur's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that.
Hopefully they're not trying to kill us there anymore. We got the nav key from Byzantium.
Vicar would say it's the universal equation at work. I reckon it's just that 90% of everything that ain't crap is in Byzantium. I know this is all a little crazy, Captain, but I think it's gotta be this place. I saw the lady who runs it on Aetherwave, and, well, she made everybody she dressed feel better. Confident.
We'll swing better when we can.
Thanks, Captain. I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
Huh. Closed. Huh. Clear this place of marauders. Might as well, right? Or have we actually been here before for that one quest? I think we did. I think Cascadia is the place that we... been a few times. Yeah, we've been here. Whoa. You just got mechanical in one hit.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
I got to test whether or not we can... Oh. Huh?
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Oh, good. Yeah, it wouldn't look.
That's what we really need, you know?
More of you standing in my light?
A repair drone that repairs itself. Like, an auto repair drone.
Well, at least we've got this.
That's the last of them. Finally. Is it just me, or are we getting more and more retirees lately?
Not just you. Felt like a damn factory worker these last few months. Oh well. Nothing a few drinks won't cure. Come on, let's go hit up Bijou's.
Can't. They're closed. Someone saw a sprat in there.
Bijou's too? Damn. What's this city coming to?
Huh. Maybe we'll do this later. We already kind of know what's going on, more or less. I mean, unless we need to get, like, the capital to, by her dress or by us
Think
dress.
I can hit that mechanical down there?
You'll get in trouble.
Anti-Cleo's antibiotics. Take comfort in knowing that anything antibiotics cannot stop will probably kill you quickly. B&B, I can't believe it's not good. It's unbelievable how good it is.
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going to find art, culture, enjoyment?
Oh, look at all the pretties.
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
Me?
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
That's me, well-traveled.
Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Like you read my mind.
Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
You got a pretty high opinion of someone you just met.
Everything I need to know can be deduced from a first impression. You're an outsider. You're exotic. You carry a whiff of barbarism and adventure. You're the embodiment of everything I want in my new line.
What do you have in mind?
When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out. Making an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials.
Okay.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
She's admiring my looks. Can't blame you. It's a bit of seeing me wear it.
My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals.
No tall shoes, though. I mean it.
You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
I need to know more about these
I
outfits.
expect you'll cut an exquisite figure. What else do you need to know?
Is that about an iconoclast outfit?
I've heard rumors of these iconoclasts, half-mad zealots rampaging across the surface of Monarch. You'll have to find your own way into Monarch. I can't help you. Even if I could, I prefer not to interfere with your creative process.
What's so interesting about... Am I supposed to find spacer gear?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
So interesting about the Marauder armor.
I don't know. I've never seen a Marauder. Not in person, anyway. There are always Aetherwade programs, but I want something authentic. Byzantium is long overdue for a change of wardrobe, my dear. Something barbaric, yet elegant.
I'll see what I can do.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
My manager is going on a date and she needs a fine outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
She's an engineer. You think you can afford that? She needs to impress her true love.
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
That's what gets speaking 3,000 bits.
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Can I buy something? No?
I can't wait to see those outfits.
If I do somehow drop dead in here, promise me you'll drag my corpse somewhere with monsters.
What can I do for you, darling?
I like to trade. There we go. Well, I still have plenty of money. Okay. Yeah, she gives me an intimidate bonus. I don't know. I kind of want one with better armor. The Fall Plaid Collection. Above our... It's restricted stock. Huh.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
If I'm making every little thing hurt, won't change Junlei's feelings.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square? You know, the one traveling with the rather filthy plumber? I thought we had automechs for that sort of thing.
Enough! They're standing right here.
Hello?
Carry on.
It's just, I'm very certain that I think they'd call it a type of oblivion effect. Yep, okay. I should. Would that be, by Lorium terms, Oblivion Syndrome? Yeah, probably. When something's a problem, it's a syndrome. When it's good, it's an effect. Huh. Actually, not bad. It has terrible armor stats. Oh, this is like what the Ellie wears. Oh my god, it doesn't look, it looks awful on us.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
Big spacesuits. What? Oh my god. I do have like a iconoclast helmet. I need suit armor and headpiece. Wow. Wow. This is awful.
Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injuries, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend a bit. So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process. Then, once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations. Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the
this reflection, I think, also has the same thing.
private district in Byzantium.
So,
when you arrive,
the more we look directly at it, the more
to your very own luxury penthouse.
the details peel away.
24/7 Furniture's
Yep.
deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not.
The early retirement selection system is the most rigorous, cutting-edge, largest system in the entire galaxy. Here's how it works. Each candidate name is printed on a plastic ball. As the ball is placed in an advanced turbo-encabulator with thousands of others. A team of advanced mechanicals operate a complex series of pulleys at random. The balls are funneled through the turbo-encabulator. Turbo-encabulator into an interocitor tube. No, it's not interocitor. It's interocitor. Not interocitor, interocitor tube. Yeah, I've got Mystery Science Theater on the head all the time. They are then launched on a specifically designed actuatory matrix. The first ball that aligns with the center of the actuatory matrix is the winner for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, the Halcyon Holdings Corporation ensures that all early retirees are selected complete impartiality and minimal collateral damage.
Responsible for any injury, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occurred during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have...
There's fun fact number 1. You're special. Each month, hundreds of thousands of workers apply to the early retirement program from across the Halcyon system. It doesn't just include workers on Terra 2, but those who live on the Groundbreaker or Hephaestus as well. Even if they're weeding out undesirable or unqualified candidate, only 2.3% of these interns are selected for early retirement. Okay. I sure hope you bragged to your neighbors before you left. Way to overcome the odds, champ.
A chance to explore your new home.
We're sure that you had you had a wonderful time completing your early retirement application forms. But we know that even something like paperwork can get a little old after 87 pages. Fortunately, we're pleased to inform you that your hard work was all worth it. By knowing your details, like your shoe size, blood type, and dental history, we can properly customize your early retirement just for you. Every detail will be tweaked and adjusted to fit your unique needs, just like how Hammersmith weapons are built to fit each customer's personal style of combat. What you want, Hammersmith.
Why not go for a bite at one of our many...
The Early Retirement Center is the safest place in the entire system. Not a single crime has been committed within its walls since its construction. Wow! That is all thanks to the hard work of the men and women in black and white. Universal Defense Logistics. Each and every day, UDL security protects the citizens of Byzantium, shielding them from harm. No dissidents run wild under their watch. So rest easy, early retirees. You're under the watchful eye of UDL security. Whether you're out and about or relaxing at home, UDL is watching you.
Like CNP's.
The early retirement program is a pivotal brainchild of Minister of Earth Aloysius Clark, endorsed by Chairman Charles Rockwell. Minister Clark and Chairman Rockwell set their vision that every worker in Halcyon had a fair chance to experience the beauty and luxury of Byzantium. So before you step onto that elevator and embrace your retirement, remember to say, thank you, Mr. Clark. You wouldn't be here without him.
Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's.
Here in Byzantium, auto mechanicals will make your life cleaner, easier, and more efficient, just as they do in the rest of the city. Teams of auto mechanicals regularly sleep for the streets of early retirement district to give it that classic Byzantium sheen. But that's not all. They'll attend to your personal needs as well. Want to order a drink? They'll bring one right to your table. Want to make a mess of your new penthouse? They'll clean it up for you. Why? They'll even carry your luggage, once it has been cleared by security and released from our customs warehouse, of course. So if you see 700 pounds of steel lumbering towards you, don't panic. You probably just dropped one of your Happy Dale Farms woolly curds. Whoops. Don't worry. I'm sure it's still good.
All you can crunch cereal buffet. Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you.
Before beginning your new life in Byzantium, our safety regulations require you to consent to the following. You, hereinafter referred to as the employee, consent to the rules and regulations of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center, hereinafter referred to as the Center. The employee confirms that they have read and understand the rules of the Center as written in Article 3, Section 5. Let's just save for no reason. They have read and understand the rules of the Center as written in Article 3, Section 5, Clause 27 of the Early Retirement Welcome Packet. The employee also confirms that they have received this packet en route to the Center. In the likely event of injury, death, or loss of personal items, the employee assumes all liability for the incident. The Halcyon Holdings Corporation and subsidiaries bear no responsibility for the incident and offer no compensation. Should the Center recover any lost or stolen goods, the employee must retrieve them within 48 hours, or their goods will be forfeit. If the employee is having second thoughts about living out the rest of their lives in unparalleled luxury, they may exit this terminal and return to the Center's landing bay. There, the employee may turn in their winning early retirement ticket and they'll wait for the next outbound transport. Don't worry, that ticket won't go to waste. They'll be given to another delivering worker to keep the Center's inbound population at ideal levels. Otherwise, if the employee is ready to begin the final leg of the early retirement journey and enjoy all the Center has to offer, please select I consent. Congratulations, you've made the first step of the great journey of your life. Now please proceed to the elevator. Your early retirement awaits.
So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process.
That is just stupidly eerie.
Oh no.
Well, that's even worse. This is the...
Halt. Sweeping the area.
Take your best shot, asshole.
Incoming!
their mistake.
How many things they need?
Oh, wait. This would be a great arena match, but the board's gotta make it a death trap.
I could put these parts to much better use.
We're not going to be lacking for ammo for quite a while. Ew. Whoa, I can disable the auto mechanicals, apparently with a hack of 55. Can unseal the hatch. The TNL customer service. I would formally request a refund of my new TNL shot cannon. You advertised it as the most reliable tool for disabling rude or disobedient auto mechanicals, but if you load it with an energy cell that is covered in your own blood, it misfires. I've used TNL weapons exclusively for 7 years, but if it matters not resolved, then you've lost another customer. You also lost another customer if I've died, so you better hope you can get this blood back into my body. Huh.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Next, sweeping resetting action.
Can I destroy all these things?
Mess them up. Oh, look at that. Nice one. I've got another fight. Here we go.
Well, the board is now repulsed. Well, I like that, actually. You are in kill on sight to this faction, oh god. This employee should be fired, preferably out of the cannon. Monarch Stellar Industries. I am neutral to this faction, even though they're negative 100%. We're agreeable to subway salvaging. Basic choices were off put. Oh, for frig's sake.
They're on us.
Take a look.
Are you freaking kidding me? I'm just have freaking business.
I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs. It is going well, I hope.
It turns out early retirement isn't as much a life of luxury as a brutal execution.
What? You mean it's just a sham they perpetuate so they can dispose of the rabble? That's brilliant. To take the most burdensome members of our society and simply remove them. Oh, I'll never doubt the wisdom of the board again. Why, I had no reason to be envious at all. What a relief.
I really should have expected this reaction.
How else would I react? A vagrant such as yourself couldn't possibly appreciate the emotional burden this news has lifted from my shoulders. But regardless of your ignorance, I promised you a fee for your services, so a fee you shall have.
Pay what you said and will be copacetic.
Of course, as we agreed. I'm not one to break a contract. In any event, while I'm deeply grateful for the peace of mind you've brought me, I will need some solitude to fully bask in it. So if there's nothing further...
I should go. Like, really, I should go. There's a bunch of guards here and they all want me to die for some reason.
Don't mess with us.
So much for...
Make him regret it.
Are you freaking kidding me? Like, they're all over the damn place.
I love Byzantium. What else are you doing?
What? Something's
Here
not
they
right.
come!
This is not good game design.
Anti-queers.
I remember, it's a freaking feedback loop.
What? What was that?
They want me to kill them, so I kill them first. Then the reputation increases even further. I'm probably not gonna do the spacesuit thing because I have no freaking idea what.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
All right. She's on her way. How do I look?
Oh, you're okay. You look terrific.
Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right. Deep breath. Here I go.
for checking on a date. Subway salvage and shipping. YouTube by Subway salvage and shipping for being employee of the month.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he'd used for the canner. He's probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person.
Okay.
And I were often at loggerheads. He had notions of how the station should be run.
Okay, I said they were reliable.
He was fond of saying, "You think Groundbreaker pays for itself? Someone's got to cover the bills," when I chafed against his deference to the board.
Sounds like he was afraid of him.
He was, and he was right to be. Didn't mean I had to like it.
A big chunk like that, like freeze on her face. Okay. Just gonna, for role playing sake. Like, hey, Probati, come down with us so we can leave you. Wait,
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
did it go well?
I'm near about vibrating. I'm so excited. So she got here, and, well, she sneezed. She said, "Wow, new soap?" And I was like, "Yeah, rosish." Turns out it tickled her nose. Oops. And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
Let me tune in and start the music.
She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustback casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person.
The meal with dessert too.
Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
And?
I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted. Strong. Smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
Wait, she wrote a speech to declare her love?
She was worried she wouldn't get the words out right, especially after that message about Isabel. It's sweet. Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes! And then she sneezed again, on account of the flowery soap.
What about your disinterested physical affection?
We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it'd work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals, talk. Maybe she could rub my shoulders when they're sore. I said I might like that.
I knew I liked her.
You got an eye for people, Captain. It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the law or the capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Okay, let's... Oh, I need to probably get some more water soon.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
Okay. I gotta grab some more water and be back in a minute. Okay.
Look at those stars. Don't it make you feel small in the best way?
Oh,
Please evacuate in an orderly fashion. Space's choice is not responsible for death, dismemberment, or blunt force trauma that may result from non-compliance.
supplies if you need them. No one lasts long on Gorgon unprepared. Let me know if you're looking for something particular. Found a pickaxe in the mine like none I've ever seen before. Could be awful useful if you're the violent type.
Huh.
Come here. Let's have a chat.
Okay.
All right, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now.
You blinked. You blinked again.
Good. Look up. Now look down.
You have pretty eyes.
You're doing swell. Now, name and occupation.
Whimsy, Captain the Unreliable.
Good enough for me. You're cleared to pass. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place. Welcome to the Sprat Shack. You can head on downstairs.
Can I blink now? Thank you. What do you mean when you said people had changed?
Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins and make their fortune. The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change. Never for the better.
How does people change?
First, they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves, on account of how they soiled themselves. After that, they're gone. Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen myself. It's never pretty.
Where exactly am I?
This is the Sprat Shack, the most remote watering hole in the system. Rule number 1, no fighting. Rule number 2, wipe your feet on the way downstairs. We're the only hospitable place on this rock. I want to keep it that way. That's why we have rule number 3. When people change, they stay outside, where they belong.
Ask you
Don't
something else.
ask me to dance.
Huh? I'll see you around.
Stay cool.
I try to.
Smell that? Cheap whiskey and stale cigarettes. My kind of place.
Oh, ugh. This place smells like Felix's birth.
Welcome to the
Hey there.
Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be?
I'm good, thanks.
So, you just wandered in for the genteel conversation. Suit yourself.
I assume you're here for salvage.
Actually, I came for a journal.
Can't help you there. This ain't exactly a library. Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while.
You know anyone by the name of Lucky Montoya?
Lucky? Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the road.
Office of Creative Incubation.
That's where the top rungers at Spacer's Choice came up with slogans and marketing. Lucky never told me why it was so important. Awful shame about what happened to him.
What happened?
You really want to hear my story? Law, most everyone around here is sick to death of it by now. Last I saw of Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid dragging a bloody limb. So I kicked the canid, scared it off.
Hey, canid.
I'm an animal lover myself, but canids have temperament issues you just can't breed out. Get this, the canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human arm. Lucky's arm.
How'd you know it belonged to Lucky?
I'm a bartender. Attention to detail is my middle name. Anyway, the arm was clutching a phonograph that mentioned someone named Alex Hawthorne. I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar. So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon Parcel Service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp.
They aren't married to me. I'm Hopper's next of kin, sort of.
No kidding. And now you're here? Colony feels smaller than you'd think some days. I'm glad I was here to see this confluence of events, you know? The stars really aligned on this one. And here I am, smack dab in the middle.
Why bother sending the arm at all?
I figured Hawthorne would want to know what happened to his pal. Help Lucky get his affairs in order, you know. Oh, I hate to see people go with unfinished business.
Oh, where was Lucky staying?
3rd floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me.
So you run this place?
Yes and no. The Sprat Shack used to be a shipping and receiving warehouse during the old Project Gorgon days. When Spacer's Choice pulled their guys off-world, Sublight moved in to salvage what we could, and they put me in charge.
So someone owns the Sprat Shack now?
Yes and no. Rumor has it there's a Sprat wandering around the Groundbreaker, and he's the legal owner of the Sprat Shack. Hagen's idea.
Dare I ask why a Sprat owns this bar?
See, Hagen didn't want a paper trail that led back to her, so she gave the bar to the Sprat. If there were any legal problems with this place, the Sprat would do the time.
You know, they do something similar in Byzantium. Fancier system, but same idea.
You think a Sprat could own Edgewater? Oh, imagine one wearing Mr. Thompson's little hat!
Anyway, that's what the paperwork says. I don't make the rules.
How would you even know which Sprat is the right one?
Easy. His name's Matt. The beautiful thing is, no one could tell Matt Sprat apart from an ordinary vermin. I think that's kind of the point, to send the authorities on a wild Sprat chase.
As I try to step on him, what happened to my Groundbreaker?
I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. The Sprat Shack's gone through a lot of title holders over the years. As far as business arrangements go, this one's a head-scratcher, but they say it's all above board, so that's what matters.
Spacer's choice mind that you're squatting in their warehouse?
Yes and no. We're doing a lot
Awesome
more
yes
than
and no's here.
squatting. We're classing up the joint, keeping the riffraff outside where it belongs. They didn't even serve drinks until I arrived. Talk about wasted potential.
Can you answer any question about saying yes and no?
Yes. And no. Again, that one was Hagen's idea. She told me that speaking in vague terms keeps you out of trouble. And I don't want any trouble in my place.
How about a drink? Yes and no. I'll have a look
Good.
around.
I've got paying customers.
This is up here's the stairs.
I wouldn't get too close to that railing, just in case.
What do you mean?
Like
Ah!
strangers? Because some of them are looking at us like maybe not.
What have you got there?
Adrenatime, I think. Counts them in an old busted.
Oh, that's a. Why are there so many locks in this mod? This DLC that are like require you to have your lockpick backed out. I guess I'm just expecting everyone because it's one of those like weird essential skills in Day 1. Spacer Choice may have left in a hurry, but they didn't forget to lock the doors on their way out. Most of the facilities are sealed up tighter than a top runner safe. Time to do some digging. Day 6. Caught a break today by the scavengers who claim to be a salesman for Spacer's Choice. Stole me a key to the Office of Creative Incubation. Let's just say this guy is about as lucid as a sprat in a Rizz's factory. By spending these bits so I can afford to take a chance. It worked. Day 7, it worked. Clarence Mosley, whoever you are, I'm drinking to you tonight. Day 10, Olivia Ambrose's office and journal ought to be in the synthesis and synthesis and manufacturing center. The bad news is it's sealed up and on the ass end of the canyon. The good news is I should be able to open it with the biggest admin terminal in OCI. Day 13, OCI is crawling for marauders, and I've got a few other leads to chase down. Could be nothing, but my gut tells me that there's more to this place than a missing journal. Time to turn over a few rocks and see what crawls out. I live in the OCI key in the safe. The combo is 4815.
Preservative in before or after the eye comes out?
I guess I gotta start maxing out my freaking lockpick skill. We don't do Adrena time, so we can't take this perk. I mean, I guess we can, but not because of years of Adrena time.
You're a humbug, Trixie, and worse, a thief.
I can't steal what's lawfully mine, you tangle-footed dimwit.
Break it up, you two. I've heard more than enough of your shit for one day.
That was my salvage, Trixie. You had no right to it then, and you've no right to it now.
What's going on here?
A disagreement between professionals. None of your business.
I risked my life sneaking around Marauders to claim that wreck. And I didn't see your name on it.
Now you've done it. Eat fist!
All right, that's enough! This is a family establishment! You want to make a mess? You make it outside!
But this was personal, Lex. It's a question of salvage. That wreck was gonna make me a fortune.
Hey, that's business, not personal.
Hey, didn't I warn you about sticking your nose where it doesn't belong?
It's the same fight every day. 5 years we've been at this, and we still can't agree on how to properly tag salvage. Now you two listen, this is my place. While you're in the Sprat Shack, you'll sit quietly, or I'll forbid you to come here at all. Is that understood?
Fair's fair. I'll have a stout, and we'll settle this later on our own terms.
It's no good to leave a fight unresolved. If I don't do something, these two are gonna be at each other's throats.
What do you propose?
Would you do me a favor and weigh in as a third party? I can use an unbiased set of eyes on the problem, and an outsider like you fits the bill.
You decide your drunken argument?
You wouldn't mind?
I'll give it a whirl.
Ready? Trixie, go on and make your case to the generous stranger.
I'll start, seeing as I'm the one who's been most wronged in this equation.
Say your names for the tavern.
Oh, very formal. Ferdy the Scab, freelancer for sublight salvage and shipping, same as my father before me.
Junkyard Trixie, also a salvage freelancer, though I've been at it longer than Freddy.
So, just up the road and due east of here, there's a shipwreck lodged in the mountainside, right? I staked my claim on that wreck. Then I wandered in for a drink. An hour later, Trixie swaggers in bragging about her salvage. Ugh, the nerve of some people.
How did you mark the claim?
I climbed on top of it and called out in my loudest voice, "Finders keepers!"
Is that legal?
I don't know about legal, but it's legit by sublight standards. Assuming anyone was around to hear it, which we can't know for sure.
Someone must have heard me. They just ain't brave enough to step forward and admit it.
So what's your side of the story, Trixie?
When I found the shipwreck, there were no salvage mark. See, the whole area was teeming with bloodthirsty marauders. So I snuck around and added my tag, clear as day, so no drunken idiots could claim the salvage out from under me, Freddy.
For the record, when I heard the marauders coming, I left. Trixie must have set her mark down after me.
Show me your fingers, fat boy. You had your chance to talk.
Sorry, I won't speak out of turn again.
Anyway, that's my story, ma'am.
What mark did you leave on the salvage, Trixie?
I drew next in the dirt, with my toe.
Couldn't the marauders have walked it over by now? Or the wind blown it away?
Wouldn't surprise me in the least, but that doesn't mean it ain't mine.
In all my years, I've never heard a more contentious argument. I don't envy your shoulders for bearing the weight of responsibility. You've heard it from them both. So, who gets the salvage?
Well, at least he did something like actually visible, even if it was impermanent.
Thank you. Blah, it's hard to get a fair trial in this sprat-fucked colony.
You'll pay for this. I don't know how, and I'm not sure when. But just you wait, and maybe it'll happen. Someday.
Here's a 6-pack on the house, plus your fee. Maybe now we'll finally get some peace around here for a change.
What's gonna happen to the wreck?
I'll write to Lilia Hagen in the corporate office on Groundbreaker. She'll get some haulers to drag it away. It'll take a while. Nothing happens fast around these parts. But at least the salvage would get a good home.
Does this happen often?
A little too often if you ask me, but that's the sublight way. Anything worth doing is worth fighting over.
Oh, I'll be service. See you around.
Come and chat if you're ever feeling thirsty.
We could always go back and rile him up again later. That's my captain.
Are you my agent on the ground?
Sorry?
I've been sent to
okay.
someone about a certain piece of merchandise.
Oh, actually, I need to reload my gun. Okay.
Lucky's problem was that he was always overconfident in himself. But us? We got this, whatever it is.
You think this place we're headed will tell us more about Gorgon? I wonder what they got up to here.
I just thought Trixie was, well, I think you probably gathered that, but I thought Trixie was a better choice because, well, she's prettier, but that's just my own biases and preferences. But also, she's slightly smarter, like trying to make a physical marking of however impermanent it turned out to be. Huh. How do we... Where do we go?
Keep an eye out, Captain. This place don't look entirely safe.
Marauder Colossus.
Something bigger! Down they go!
Attack! Action!
I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I just vaporize them and now I never know where he landed. Like I'll never know where I landed. Hey. Ah, there it is. Oh. Well, that's kind of cute.
That was clean. Here we go! Nice one! Everyone all right?
This reminds me of the punchline to a joke I heard once.
I got your back, Captain. Ain't a single Mantisaur gonna sneak up on us.
Really more like frost sores, but
Anyone else feel like the walls are almost leaning in?
Right behind you, Captain. Promise.
ah!
Sorry, Captain. Captain, you're faded.
What the hell? Why did I die? But that was a special skill trigger thing in Bobogger. This is.
I can take a hint. You got it, Captain!
There we go.
I got him! Not bad, huh?
I'm like 20 some hours into the game and now I'm starting to use the special abilities. What the hell?
Everybody okay? Great.
Okay. It's a little concussed.
This reminds me of the punchline to a joke I heard once.
I got your back, Captain. Ain't a single Mantisaur gonna sneak up on us. chaos feel like the walls are almost leaning in?
Right behind you, Captain. Promise.
Ow. Cold's hellish weakness. I mean, I don't know. It's a cool idea, but I kind of wish I'd take the acrophobia one. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Like, does the game just like calculate altitude in a way, or? Like, height is relative. I like the flaws in New Vegas. Like, there's one where you get like you had to wear glasses, or else you have a detriment to perception.
Time for a drink?
Looks to be someone was doing some research down here. Gosh, what a lonesome place. I hear something big scuttling over yonder.
Whoa. Okay. Ah! 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 Everyone okay? Awesome Mark, free weapon. Oh, thank goodness. Big Law. That's a rough way to go.
I figured the mines were gonna be trouble. Didn't think they'd be crawling with Mance. Must have gotten out of HIA a while ago, 'cause they've been busy here. Something about the tunnels here gets under your skin and into the worst parts of your head. Makes you feel not yourself. In case I don't make it out of here. Marauders. Must have followed me from OCI. Time to make tracks while the Mance are busy. I'm shedding some extra weight. It's yours if you find it, whoever you are. You need it more than I do now.
It's actually a noticeable amount of movement.
Benji, you remember that time? That time we... Yeah, fishing. Down on Stellar Bay. You read my mind, Benj. Black sun on the water. Waves glinting like teeth. Swallows whole. That sky. The rock. It's whispering, Benj. Yeah, you hear it too? It wants me to crawl. Crawl down deep. Let the beast consume. Benji. Can't hear you. You breathing? Ben? Ben?
Well, that's depressing.
Initiating ocular measurement.
Show you scan the preserved eye.
Measurement complete. Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mostly. Access granted.
That's mostly Clarence.
Welcome to the Office of Creative Incubation.
Wait, this is a Spacer's Choice office? Something's definitely off.
I should probably just change it into something that's actually protective. Monitor and report extended laboratory breaks. Manager orders. After some deliberation, decide to update your standard procedure and protocol while you operate the front desk. Commit the following to memory. Do you greet visitors and workers with a smile? Do you mention Spacer's Choice brand products and services in your daily greetings? Do you monitor and report extended laboratory breaks? Don't mention our surveillance and security system to arriving visitors. Don't talk about the incident. Don't let any auditors into the upper floor under any circumstances. For those who adhere to Protocol 6 result in a demerit on your permanent record, I don't mean to be harsh on you, McKay. You're part of a family too. Regards, Lawrence Goodfellow, Management.
They got one for Edgewater. Oh, it's just salt tuna. Come on, we got a volcano too.
They really think Adrena time does all that?
Keep your aim steady and your trigger finger at the ready. Adrena time brings out the hero in you.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena time.
Proudly located in the bloodstream of the entire Spacers' chosen tossball team. Adrena time, putting the performance in performance-enhancing drugs.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena time.
Don't let sleep rob you of your life. Cut your resting hours in half and double your productivity with Adrena time.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena time.
What's the scale model of Edgewater? Huh? Still do it for a wave. That'd be worth something. Definitely not worth it for a true nutritional value. We're here taking an extended laboratory break. I kill you. Ew. distributor. That's Cobb.
Okay, gone quiet.
They're in my sights.
Look at us!
They can't keep us out.
Best I use since pre-sliced bread. Not the best choice, it's the only choice. For using GIMSI, your employee information messaging system. A reminder, your messages are company property and unauthorized reproduction, distribution, or deletion of Whimsy content may result in early termination of your employee contract. Please look from the following options. Oh, this is a lot. I might have to freeze it myself a little faster. Well, a true time users trade short-term improvements in productivity for long-term losses in productivity. Typically, dead workers are unproductive workers. Oh. Okay. I wonder if this good fellow just didn't like understand what was being communicated. It's very flowery speech. This is probably the reason why we have a bunch of marauders out here. Dangerous side effects. Exciting collateral benefits. Paranoia. Dramatically hidden intention. Violent confusion. Physically assertive behavior. Chemical dependence. Metabolic compatibility. Dissident adjacent behavior. A mention of dissident behavior in its report may encourage dissidence. Recommend cutting this phrase entirely, out of respect for our readers. Wow. Yeah, Adrenal time is probably the reason why there's so many marauders. we like destroy our supply of it during the time? Like safely dispose of it rather than selling it to someone? I suppose we could just like put it all in storage or something. Dang, there's so many friggin' 150.
Guess you get what you pay for with Spacer's Choice guards, too.
I hope they're passing with Swift.
Oh. There. Marauders. Creation procedure and protocol. Mandated by OCS and the Rule Committee. Everyone, of course. The only libations that are approved are 0G brew. You have some purple berry wine in here too. Scandalous. Where'd I go? Oh, hello. Auditorium is what place where auditing takes place. I'm not sure if I'm gonna even get a frickin' read this. It's too damn depressing. I wanted to get through this dungeon by the time I usually. Drug drone?
Nice warm-up.
Oh, even the robots have a time on them.
Oh, wow. I think this screen's taller than my entire shop back home.
Oh. Oh, that's Oh. Interesting. Gonna get you, get you, get you, get you. There. Oh, goodbye.
You got him!
About your test subjects, I assume you're trying new formulations on humans, correct? Where do they come from, Dr. Ambrose? They come from Tartarus, don't they?
They do?
Why the reluctance? Providing life-affirming employment to the indigent, the criminal, the criminally indigent? Well, that's a social good, don't you agree?
I have a staff meeting to attend. Excuse me.
Okay. Hey, what the? Why do all the locks have a 150 skill gate? Serial community. Yes. You're supposed to provide guidelines on the list, cleanliness, and company approved language. For the table, which passed unanimously. Oh my god. I decided, like, let's sweep all of this under the table. And punish everybody who brought it up as a concern. And it was passed unanimously.
Shoot. This place got me feeling like I might dirty it up just by looking at it.
I knew I heard a little weasel sniffing about. You'd best go back the way you came. There's nothing for you here.
Who the hell are you?
Call me the ghost of Gorgon, or its warden. This place is a graveyard. All that was done here should be forgotten and left to rot.
You're hardly something. I'll find it out.
Gorgon is the birthplace of marauders. We created them here, in this very facility. They are our misbegotten children, born of hubris and vanity.
That don't make any sense. How could marauders get to Edgewater from all the way out here?
But marauders are just mindless lunatics, right? There can't be more to it than that.
They hold no fondness for trespassers. I've placed the facility under emergency lockdown to keep them safe. Let the marauders die in peace, or I will make certain that you die with them.
Have we not been reading all the freaking journals here? We're hard to find a journal. Marauders aren't our problem.
My friends and neighbors became marauders, Captain. They hurt a lot of folks, and Edgewater still ain't the same. If this place caused that, I want to know.
The only thing responsible for more deaths than marauders is factory accidents. But I take your point. Still, something about the idea of someone creating them makes my skin crawl. Let's be careful.
Our tickets are buried here. Where we're at. And we basically already inferred can't like take these other ones, okay. It's weird, like not every player is actually gonna like read all of the terminal entries, but the game is almost like assuming we didn't.
Searching. Here we go. Get on. Nice one. That's the last of them.
Yeah, there's just too much.
We're in a proper mystery now.
Yeah, and now that someone's telling us not to go digging, I kinda wanna go digging. Think this comms tower's gonna lead us to someone with answers? Or more warnings and riddles?
I sure hope that spooky person on the screen ain't waiting for us. I'm about ready to jump out of my skin as it is.
I'm hoping this leads us to someone we can talk with face to face. Or punch, if it comes to that.
Okay. I think this mystery that we've already kind of solved. There's probably more details to it, but Anyway. Okay, outro screen. So there's a bunch of things you can do. It'll take a few seconds every time with other things that are a bit more involved, including a Patreon if you're so inclined. A YouTube channel you can check out with archives of all of our past streams from over 6 years. Well, yeah, just over 6 years. But of course, it's all entirely up to you. And regardless, I thank you very much for watching.